Well, the Golden Torch is going to be accompanied by some gold medal winning weather through the rest of this week. The sun's arrived, summer's here, and those torchbearers are going to have a pretty good experience, I think. It was a little bit chilly first thing in Taunton for the early runners in today's relay, but as time's gone on, the sunshine's breaking through quite nicely. Those temperatures have started to rise, and so by the middle of the day we're looking at around 16-17 degrees as it passes through Southwick. And then later on in the day, temperatures continuing to rise as we head towards Bristol. Should be spectacular as the torch crosses the Clifton suspension bridge to end up in the amphitheatre here. On into day 5, similar sort of story, a cool start in Bristol but a fine one. In that sunshine, temperatures gradually picking up through the day, probably levelling out around 22-23 degrees, a little bit of patchy cloud, but overall a really good looking day, which continues into day 6. Perhaps some cloud around to start with, but once again temperatures, well, through the afternoon and into the evening up around 23 or 24 degrees. So some fantastic weather for all the torchbearers and the crowds, of course, lining the route over the next couple of days. Just watch out you don't get caught, because that sunshine is pretty strong just at the moment.